Days of Our Lives. Complete list of comings and goings in September 2025. Days of Our Lives. A September to Remember. Your complete guide to the shocking exits and explosive returns. Salem is about to be rocked to its core. As the leaves begin to turn and the autumn air settles over the town, the writers of Days of Our Lives are preparing a whirlwind of drama that promises to be one of the most memorable months in the show's storied history. September 2025 is not just a transition, it's a seismic shift, a narrative earthquake that will redefine relationships, unearth buried secrets, and set the stage for the show's monumental 60th anniversary celebrations. This isn't your typical monthly turnover of characters. This is a carefully orchestrated symphony of exits and entrances, each one designed to maximize emotional impact and propel long-running storylines into uncharted territory. From the heartbreaking departure of a legacy character to the unexpected return of a fan-favorite villain, here is your complete, spoiler-filled list of everyone coming and going from Salem this September. Farewell for now. The heartbreaking exits. The month begins on a somber note, saying goodbye to several key players whose absences will leave a palpable void in the fabric of Salem. 1. Chad Mara, Billy Flynn, a father's desperate choice. Exit date: week of September 1st. Storyline: the ongoing custody battle for little Thomas takes a devastating turn. After a series of manipulated legal setbacks and a damning, fabricated scandal that paints Chad as an unfit father, he faces the unthinkable, losing his son to his late wife's parents. In a heart-wrenching decision, Chad makes a desperate pact with the one person he never thought he'd trust again, Megan Mara. Believing that Thomas's safety and future are at stake, he agrees to leave Salem with Megan for a fresh start in Europe, ostensibly to run a new Mara enterprise far from the Salem courts. His final scenes with Stephanie and Steve are filled with raw emotion, as he confesses he's doing this not out of defeat, but out of a love so profound it requires his own exile. This is not a permanent death, but a sacrificial exit, leaving the door wide open for a future, triumphant return. 2. Wendy Shin Victoria Grace, a career opportunity too big to ignore. Exit date: week of September 8th. Storyline: in a move that feels both organic and earned, Wendy's brilliant medical mind catches the attention of a prestigious global health organization. After her heroic work during a recent pandemic scare at University Hospital, she is offered a once-in-a-lifetime position as the lead researcher on a cutting-edge virology project in Geneva. Her departure is bittersweet. While her relationship with Tripp has been a rock, she confesses to him that she cannot let her career dreams pass her by. In a mature and tearful goodbye, the couple decides to attempt a long-distance relationship, promising to make it work. Her exit leaves a significant hole in the hospital and sets the stage for new romantic entanglements for the beloved Tripp. 3. Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, a health crisis and a journey of healing. Exit date: week of September 22nd. Storyline: Paulina's recent health scares escalate into a full-blown crisis. Diagnosed with a rare and serious cardiac condition, her doctors insist she must step away from the immense stress of her mayoral duties and the constant drama of Salem to focus on a specialized, long-term treatment program at a world-renowned clinic in Arizona. Abe, steadfast and devoted, makes the decision to temporarily step down as chief of police to accompany her, vowing that his place is by her side. Their exit is not a divorce or a breakup, but a powerful testament to their marriage. The entire Horton Square gathers to see them off in an emotional send-off, reminding viewers that some loves are strong enough to weather any storm, even if it means leaving home behind. Welcome back to Salem. The explosive arrivals. As some doors close, others are blown clean off their hinges. The arrivals this month are calculated to create maximum chaos, romance, and intrigue. 1. The return of Jan Spears, Heather Lindell, Motherhood and Mayhem. Return date: September 4th. Storyline: just when Sean and Belle think they've secured a peaceful life for their family, the ghost of their greatest nightmare returns. Jan Spears, having miraculously recovered from her comatose state, is being released from the psychiatric facility under a new, experimental rehabilitation program. She arrives in Salem under the supervision of a stern caretaker, claiming to be a reformed woman who only wants to make amends and, most shockingly, have a relationship with her now teenage son, Charlie. Her docile act is chillingly convincing, but viewers will quickly see the familiar, manipulative glint in her eye. Her presence immediately drives a wedge between Sean and Belle, as they disagree on how to handle her return, setting the stage for a psychological war that will threaten to tear their family apart once more. To a new face, Dr. Finian Finn O'Connell cast pending, Salem's new medical maverick. Arrival date, September 15th. Storyline, with Kayla needing to scale back her duties and Wendy's departure. University Hospital is in dire need of a brilliant, if unorthodox, surgeon. Enter Dr. Finn O'Connell, a charismatic and fiercely intelligent doctor from Dublin with a reputation for groundbreaking techniques and a rebellious streak that puts him at odds with hospital administration. He's charming, witty, and immediately catches the eye of several Salemites. However, he also carries a mysterious past connected to a patient he lost back in Ireland. His arrival will not only shake up the medical field, but will also create a new romantic triangle, potentially involving a stun Trip and a newly single Stephanie. 3. The Spectre of Clyde Weston James Reed, a prison-born conspiracy. Return date, September 29th, in a shocking cliffhanger. Storyline, while behind bars, Clyde Weston has been anything but idle. Pulling strings from his cell, he has been orchestrating a complex plot to gain early release and reclaim his power in Salem's underworld. His official return is telegraphed in the final moments of the month, as a shadowy figure is seen being released from a minimum security facility. The camera pans up to reveal Clyde's smug, triumphant face. He immediately receives a phone call, uttering only 3 chilling words: "I'm out." Begin Phase 2. His return signals imminent danger for everyone who crossed him, especially his son, Ben, and Chara, whose peaceful life with their young family is about to be thrown into terrifying turmoil. The wild cards, short-term stints with long-term impact. This month also features 2 short-term returns that will have repercussions lasting well into the new year. 1. Eve Donovan Cassie D. Pava, A Vengeful Goodbye. Return dates, September 10th-19th. Storyline, Eve returns to Salem for one reason and one reason only: to finally lay her daughter, Paige, to rest. She arrives with Paige's remains, intending to inter them in the Horton Cemetery. Her grief is raw and volatile, and she directs her fury squarely at J.J. Devereaux, whom she still blames for Paige's death. Her brief stint is a torrent of anger, sorrow, and confrontation. However, in a surprising turn, a series of heartfelt conversations with Jennifer Horton lead to a fragile moment of peace between the 2 grieving mothers. Eve's visit culminates in a poignant graveside service where she finally, after all these years, says a proper goodbye to her daughter, allowing a sliver of healing to begin before she leaves Salem once more. 2. The Ghost of Dr. Wilhelm Rolf William Ute, A Digital Resurrection. Return date, September 26th, in a hallucination/flashback. Storyline, as Megan Di Mera solidifies her control over the Di Mera empire, she finds herself in the secret lab once belonging to the mad scientist. Facing a complex biological problem related to her latest scheme, she accesses a hidden server containing a sophisticated AI replica of Rolf's consciousness. In a chilling scene, the AI, Rolf, appears on a large monitor, his digital ghost offering Megan cryptic advice and warning her of the unforeseen consequences of her actions. This short-term, non-corporeal return serves to tie the show's present to its iconic past, reminding viewers that Rolf's evil legacy and his secrets are very much alive. Conclusion, setting the stage for an anniversary spectacular. The comings and goings of September 2025 are a masterclass in soap opera storytelling. They balance heartfelt, character-driven exits with the explosive, plot-twisting returns that fans crave. The departure of core characters like Chad and Paulina creates narrative space and emotional stakes, while the arrivals of Jan, Clyde, and Dr. O'Connell inject immediate conflict and fresh energy. This month is more than just a changing of the guard. It's a deliberate dismantling and reassembly of Salem's social structure. It paves the way for new alliances, rekindles old feuds, and leaves several characters at their most vulnerable, just as new threats emerge from the shadows. As we say goodbye to familiar faces and welcome back old foes, one thing is certain. The days of our lives in Salem are about to become more dramatic, more unpredictable, and more thrilling than ever before. Buckle up, Salem fans. Autumn is going to be a wild ride.